Let me ask you something. Have you ever given someone the benefit of the doubt, only to be hurt later on? When we're younger, we bounce back. But as we get older, misplaced kindness doesn't just sting, it can break us. Think of it like giving away your last glass of water in the desert. It feels noble, but if you don't survive the journey, what was the point? I once spoke with an 81-year-old man, wise, gentle, kind. After his wife passed, a woman entered his life. Said she wanted to help. Week after week, she gained his trust. Then came favors, then money then. The key to his home. He wasn't foolish. He was lonely. He wanted to believe people are good. And that's how it happens. Not because we're naive, but because we care. But here's the truth. Not everyone deserves your kindness, especially not the ones who turn it into a weapon. And the older you get, the more dangerous it becomes to forget that. The guilt trippers you should never trust. Have you ever heard "you weren't there when I needed you"? Or "you owe me"? These words don't always come from strangers. Sometimes they come from your own children or people you love most. They reach deep into your past, into your regrets, and twist them into chains. Suddenly, you're handing over money you can't afford to lose, watching grandkids every day when your body just wants to rest. You start telling yourself, maybe I deserve this. But you don't. Regret is human. We all have things we wish we'd done differently. But you are not required to trade your peace for your past. Make amends where you can, yes, but never at the cost of your health, your time, your joy. You're not here to repay a debt. You're here to live. And no one, no matter how close, has the right to steal the light from your final chapters. The perpetual victim, and why you must walk away. You know the type. Every time they call, it's a crisis. Nothing ever goes right. Everyone's out to get me. And somehow they always make you feel like you're the only one who can save them. So you give. You listen. You stay up late. You worry. But here's the truth. No one tells you they don't want healing. They want attention. These people aren't looking for a way out of their pain. They want you to orbit around it, to feed it. And if you ever try to pull away, they'll call you cold, selfish. But protecting your peace isn't selfish, it's wise. You are not a lifeboat. You are not a solution to someone else's endless storm. You've earned the right to care without being consumed. Let them go. And remind yourself being kind doesn't mean being a sacrifice. The people who violate your boundaries. Have you ever said, "I'm not up for visitors today," only to hear, "Oh, come on, don't be selfish. It's just me." Or maybe you've tried to say no to lending money, and they reply with, "But I'm family." Let's be clear. That's not love. That's control dressed in familiarity. When someone refuses to accept your no, what they're really saying is, "My wants matter more than your needs." And too often kind-hearted people, especially in later years, get guilt-tripped into silence, into saying yes, when every part of them is begging to say no. But boundaries aren't walls. They're doors with locks, and you get to choose who walks through. Real love respects your limits. Fake love manipulates them. And anyone who mocks your boundaries isn't trying to be part of your life. They're trying to own it. You've earned your peace. Don't apologize for protecting it. The people who get too close, too fast. You're so sharp for your age. I feel like I've known you forever. Sounds flattering, right? But be careful. That kind of charm isn't connection. It's a tactic. Real trust doesn't happen in a flash. It grows over time. It builds through consistency, not compliments. The truth is, con artists often move fast. They zero in on older adults because they know loneliness makes us vulnerable. They'll rush into your life, make you feel special. Then slowly start asking for more: your time, your money, your trust. And before you realize it, you've given too much to someone who never earned it. So here's the rule. If someone's racing to get close, you should slow down. Being kind doesn't mean being careless. Guard your space. Guard your heart. Because the people who truly care about you, they'll never rush you. The person who never apologizes. Ever had someone hurt you and somehow you ended up apologizing? They snapped at you, lied to you, made you feel small. And when you spoke up, they said, "You're being too sensitive. You misunderstood." That's not miscommunication. That's manipulation. It's called gaslighting, and it's one of the most dangerous forms of emotional abuse. And when you're older, it's especially cruel, because it makes you doubt your memory, your judgment, even your sanity. But let me remind you, you have nothing to prove. If you felt hurt, it matters. If you saw something wrong, trust your eyes. The truth is, people who never apologize aren't safe. Because they don't just protect their pride, they rewrite reality to control you. So believe your gut. Believe your wisdom. You've earned that. And anyone who tries to steal it doesn't deserve a place in your life. The person who pretends to care. They say, "I'm just trying to help." They offer to pick up your groceries, handle your bank account, manage your bills. And maybe some of them really mean it. But others, they're not helping. They're hovering, watching, waiting. Because not everyone who offers support has pure intentions. Some people disguise control as kindness. They want access to your home, your money, your decisions. And when you start asking questions like, "Can I see the receipt?" or "Why was this payment made?" they get defensive, even angry. But real help is transparent. Real love is humble. If someone is managing your life, but hiding the details, that's not caregiving, that's control. You deserve to feel safe, not suspicious. So if their help feels like a leash, don't ignore that feeling. Trust yourself. You've survived too much to be manipulated now. The person who only shows up when they need something. You haven't heard from them in months, maybe even years. Then suddenly, your phone rings. "Hey, I was wondering if you could help me with something." Sound familiar? These people have a pattern. They vanish when life is fine. But the moment they hit a wall, they remember your number. And at first it feels good to be needed to be useful. But let's be honest, this isn't connection. It's a transaction. You're not a bank. You're not a shelter. And you're not a therapist on demand. At this stage in life, you deserve relationships that go both ways. People who call just to say hi. People who show up when you need something. You've spent your whole life giving. Now, you deserve to be surrounded by those who love you for you, not for what you can provide. Let go of the takers. Make room for the real ones. The person who diminishes your worth. That was a long time ago. Things are different now. No one does it like that anymore. You've probably heard those words before from someone who makes your life experience sound outdated, irrelevant, even silly. And little by little it chips away at your confidence. But here's the truth. What you've lived, what you've built, what you've overcome, it matters. It shaped families. It shaped communities. It shaped you. Don't let anyone make you feel like your time has passed. You're not a relic. You're a resource. You carry wisdom this world desperately needs, but only the right people will recognize it. So if someone makes you feel less than because of your age or values, here's what to do. Smile, stand tall, and walk away. Because anyone who can't honor your worth has no business standing in your light. Conclusion: Peace is a right, not a luxury. Let's make something crystal clear: protecting yourself is not selfish. It's wise, it's brave, and it's long overdue. You have the right to say, "I matter. My time matters. My heart matters." You don't have to yell. You don't have to explain. You just have to stop giving people access to your energy who only come to take it. Peace isn't something the world hands you. You have to claim it, defend it, guard it. And if this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who's still giving too much out of guilt. Someone who still thinks they owe love to people who abuse it. The truth is, you've already survived the hard parts. Now it's time to live. Really live. Not just surviving, but breathing easy, smiling often, and never apologizing for protecting your joy.